Before playing Overwatch, I was really into MMORPGs and MOBAs. I play League of Legends and World of Warcraft till this day. Also dipped my toes into stuff like Final Fantasy XIV and Heroes of the Storm. Right before I went to Overwatch, I was about to become signed in a team for Heroes of the Storm. It was really weird to abandon all of that for this new exciting project that was Overwatch, but I resonated with everything that the game was back in the day. A few of my highlight achievements within Overwatch were definitely getting nominated as the General Manager of Team Germany 2 years in a row. I had so much fun traveling with the guys and seeing them having so much fun on stage and traveling their first time to the United States and BlizzCon. Another highlight for me was when I worked with the team called Those Guys. We applied for the Academy spot for London Spitfire. I got into talks with Jack and Dan from Cloud9 and we landed the job. It was definitely the highlight of my career because it kickstarted all that was team management and my esports career from there on out. I've been with Hurricane for almost 3 years now. We started in Contenders Season 1, and that was definitely my highlight with them, traveling to Poland and playing in the finals there and actually winning as the first team to win Contenders in the region. It was a great show. And what was especially exciting about that moment is it was the same map and the same point that the London Spitfire won their grand finals that year. One thing that I also want to mention as a highlight moment for me in Hurricane were literally all the players of the first roster. Not all the players of the first roster, all the players that were in Hurricane in general. Like, I enjoyed working with all of the guys so much. Everybody that I saw that developed and that tried their best to be the best version of themselves, that was responsive to feedback, that was responsive to our coaching and our input. I couldn't ask for better people to work with. After I more or less successfully tried to become a competitive player in Overwatch, one of my strengths was to rally people together and organize tournaments within the European region. I got asked to help build a team for the upcoming Contender Series, and I was all about it. I knew many of the players in the European region at that time, so it was easy for me to sit in tryouts and to help give my input from not only a managemental perspective, but also from the perspective of a former player on how to build a good team environment. And coming from that player background really helps me in my day-to-day job to get the different perspectives from player side, from coach side, and from managemental side that I'm fulfilling now. So the character I probably played most from beta onwards was Mercy. In my team's past, then Mercy was a staple in the meta. After that, I picked up Lucio, which is also one of my favorite heroes. But if I would think of one to nail down, it's definitely Zenyatta. I really like the combination of being able to deal good amounts of damage and be kind of a tank shredder, being able to defend yourself properly, enhancing damage and passively healing everyone around you. Oh god, my favorite Overwatch skin. Any Mercy skin or Roadhog skins are also pretty nice, but what they dropped in Halloween 2020, the Echo skin, it gives me shivers. That's such a good skin. I can't even describe it. It's it was jaw-dropping as I saw it on social media. The favorite London Spitfire moment for me must have been the grand finales. I sadly wasn't be able to go to the studio, but everyone involved was so happy and they were so proud. And my favorite story from that moment is actually when Jack apparently lifted the trophy and it was so heavy that he had back pain afterwards. Everybody thought that Prophet was getting crushed under the trophy because it was so huge.